Hey guys, it's Dan4289 here with another L.A Noire video. This time I'm going to show you how to get 4 achievements in one case. This is the Marriage Made in Heaven case. I found this case pretty easy to get the 4 achievements. The 4 achievements that you're going to get if you follow my instructions correctly are the Up and Up, the 3rd Degree, Golden Boy, and Stab Right achievements. So when you get to the crime scene, you want to check every clue possible.
Landed on his face and ended up here.
There are about 5 clues here. Once you get all 5 of those, you will get the Golden Boy achievement, which is a query case when you find every clue. So you want to like check everything, check arms, check legs. Well, you can't check legs, I apologize. You know, check letters, pockets, you know, even like bottles on the floor, or, you know, empty cigarette boxes, everything. Once you're done checking the body, you want to move over to the blood trail.
Body traveled a good 20 feet.
Once you're done checking the blood trail, move over to the blood splat right here. And then you want to go to the tire marks.
So the driver managed to brake before the impact.
And once you're done at tire marks, you want to go in the alleyway to the left of the bar to find the bloody knife in the trash can.
A knife covered in blood.
When you find a knife at the end of the case, you get the Stab Right achievement.
Anyone could have thrown away a kitchen.
This is basically, you know, at Ray's Cafe, you know, you found a blood-stained knife in the first sweep of the case. Well, first time you sweep the case. So if you didn't do it the first time you sweep the case, you would have to do it in this game.
Phelps. This is my partner, Detective Bukowski.
Right, this is the start of the next achievement here.
Can you tell us what
you want to do the 3rd Degree achievement. This is how you do it.
I heard people arguing downstairs.
You answer every single question that you ask correctly. So the first answer is truth.
I saw a car hit that poor man and knock him down the street.
What kind of car was it?
A dark red Lincoln Continental.
The second answer is truth.
Did you see the license plate?
Only the first 3 letters, I'm afraid. 3C8.
Tell me more about the argument.
Well, there were 2 voices. A man and a woman, that's all.
And the third one is doubt.
Why are you holding out on us, Perry?
I'm sorry.
Excuse me if you hear me sniffling, I kind of have a cold.
I'd like to get my picture in the paper. Trying to find work as an actress, and things are pretty difficult.
Cough it up, sister. We don't have all night.
People arguing? They were husband and wife. I could tell by what she was yelling.
Get these right, you have to, you know, pay really close attention to their facial expressions.
Thank you, Miss Perry.
You can see 3 out of 3 achievement. Well, no, 3 out of 3 correct.
I'm Detective Phelps of the L.A.
You then want to go into the bar. Now, you can pick up the newspaper to the right of you before you talk to the bartender if you want to, you know, count towards the collect the papers achievement.
He stepped out. Somebody had to take Lorna, Mrs. Patterson, home.
And the first one you want to do is ask about the hit and run.
Not a lot. It was busy in here, and all I heard was the impact.
So what
first one is
outside?
doubt.
It's against licensing regulations to drink on the side.
Pretty much tell, you know, he was kind of lying, but telling the truth at the same time.
Outside. It was pretty ugly.
Do you know the victim?
Yeah, Lester Patterson. He's a regular here, or he was.
The answer to the next one is truth.
Not one of your favorite customers?
Lester was special, but not my kind of special.
Was Lester drinking alone?
No. He came here with his wife. She didn't seem too interested in the booze, though.
A witness overheard an argument.
Lester and Lorna. There's nothing like airing your dirty laundry in public.
And this one's
is there?
important because if you get it wrong, you don't get the last question. So make sure you get it right. This
Why
one's
was Lorna
doubt.
Patterson in such a hurry to leave? What is going
Where
on?
you going to get it right? Because I'm
Lorna
telling you
was
the
pretty
answers to
upset,
it.
so
That
Leroy
was
took her
stupid.
home.
I shouldn't have even said that.
Lorna and
That was
Leroy are
dumb.
close.
I apologize.
They've been talking about opening a new bar.
Leroy.
Leroy Sabo, the owner.
How long have Lorna and Leroy been talking about this new bar?
Who knows? I just served the drinks.
Bartenders
Last
hear
one
all
is
sorts
doubt.
of things. Are you going to tell me, or do we have
So
to
with
start
that,
playing
you
rough?
answered all 4 questions
When
for the
Lester was drinking,
bartender
he treated Lorna
correctly.
like dirt. He gambled away
And
all their
you
money.
can move on with
Lorna
the
pitched
case.
Leroy about the bar. I don't know how interested he is.
Is Leroy doing well?
Hell no. The only thing keeping this place afloat are the poker games.
Thanks for your help, Lynch. I'm going to
See,
need you to
4
sign
out
a
4
statement.
correct.
Patrolman.
Sure, no problem.
Now, after you talk to the bartender, next thing you want to do, you want to go to the phone to call in the license plate. If you don't do this, you won't count towards the
Phelps,
achievement
badge 1247.
for the clues.
How can I help, Detective?
And
you
when
tell
you're at
me
the
what
Patterson
happened?
house,
What's to tell? He got hit by a car and now he's dead.
You don't appear to be too upset about the fact.
Lester and I met on a furlough in '44. We got married that weekend. People don't understand it now, but that happened a lot back then.
I see. So you probably did well to stick it out this long.
What's that supposed to mean, mister? I think it's about time you left. I have someone here,
I
and
beg your pardon? You're gonna have to run that one by us again, sister.
It's okay, Lorna.
and
I'm
this
Leroy
nut job
Sabo.
comes out,
Well, well.
like he's a tough guy.
Nice to see
Yeah,
you're
what you talking to
comforting
my girl
a widow,
for?
Mr. Sabo.
Fuck out here, cops.
All right, wise guy. Do you have any intelligent
Go
questions you
some
would like me to
donuts.
answer?
You can confirm Mrs. Patterson's story.
Lester lost at cards. He was kind of hard to control when he lost his temper. He turned without looking and walked right out in front of the car. It wasn't good.
What's your relationship with Mrs. Patterson, Mr. Sabo?
We're friends. Good friends.
You expect me to believe that?
Look, I was filing for divorce. Mental cruelty. Lester could be a mean son of a bitch.
And Lester knew about that?
No, I hadn't told him.
Well, hasn't this worked out well for the two of you? I feel almost bad for busting in on this little rendezvous.
Alright, first question you want to ask is about the hit and
How
run
did the car
incident.
come to hit Lester?
He walked straight into the path of an oncoming car.
First answer is
You
doubt.
expect me to believe that, Lorna? It's all very convenient.
Gambling for Lester was like the needle for a hothead. He was yelling at me. He was yelling at the whole world. Kind of felt sorry for the driver. Poor guy had no chance.
Do you want to go to the nature of the argument?
You were arguing in the bar and on
I
the
have no
sidewalk.
idea why it took me so long to
We're
punch the A
always
button there.
arguing.
I think I was
So
checking
what?
my cell phone or something.
Admit it. You
And
were
second
baiting,
answer is
pushing his
doubt.
buttons. We can easily get the full story from the regulars in the bar.
All right. Lester was playing cards out back. He lost, of course, and wanted back in. He suggested I earn the money on my back to get a mistake. That was the proposition he was putting to his so-called buddies. So maybe I was a little angrier than usual. Let's just say I took exception to his idea.
The bartender said that you and Leroy were planning to go into business together. Can you explain how you'll get the money to do that?
I have a
Want to
little
ask
money
about the
saved away.
partnership? And do you want to hit lie?
Being economical with the truth, Lorna.
You want to back that up, little man?
And when you hit lie, you want to back it up with the insurance letter.
You increased the premium on Lester's life insurance. GI insurance policies have a $10,000 payout.
It was Leroy's idea. Lester lived on the edge. He was always getting
Sure
into
is the
fights,
idea.
crack games, pinochle, you
Probably
name
one
it.
of them did to get you.
Turns out it was good advice.
It speaks to motive and premeditation, Lorna.
You're forgetting the hit and run detective.
You and Mr. Sabo have an interesting day.
I'm sure we will.
You got 3 out of 3
Now, if you
questions
could
correct
both just
here.
leave,
We're leaving, ma'am. Sorry for your loss. I can see what a tough time you're having with all this.
Now, when you leave the Patterson house, you want to go back to the phone again. This time you get a message from the coroner. But before you go to the coroner, you want to stop by the guy's
How could I help, Detective?
place who owned the car who hit the victim. So you can see right again.
That's the son of a bitch right there. William Shelton?
Yes?
It doesn't look good, Shelton. You packing your bags and making a run for it? You know why we're here.
Yes. The accident.
We've got witnesses who can put this car at the scene, not to mention the physical damage. This is open and shut, Shelton.
That's a perfect catch.
That coward thinks he can run from
And right here, I sped it up a little bit. I actually cut it short now, think about it. Because I didn't want you guys to get bored about watching the car chase to see me crash into a bunch of stuff. It was hilarious. I should have left it in here, but, you know, I'll let you guys laugh next time. And once you catch him, you arrest the guy.
I hit him. I admit it. I
And,
just panicked, but it wasn't my fault.
What do you
Oh,
mean?
yeah, excuse me.
The guy jumped right out in front of me. He came out of nowhere.
After you
There's
arrest
nothing
him, you go to
I
the
could do about
coroner's
it.
Why
office,
judge in less than a week?
where you
You'd be
check
making
the
a big
body,
mistake.
and the coroner
Run that
tells
by me
you,
again?
no, the guy did not
Victim was
kill
dead
him. He
before
was
the
already
car
dead
hit him.
at the,
2
you know,
puncture wounds to the
time
right
where the
side
car
of the
hit him.
thorax. Second puncture.
And you also find out he had stab wounds. And then you go back to the Patterson house.
Spoken to the coroner, Mrs. Patterson. He confirmed your husband's cause of death. We'd like you to come downtown and answer some questions.
It wasn't me. It was Leroy's idea. Leroy stabbed him. I had nothing to do with it.
Where is Leroy now?
And she's trying to lie and
He's in
say,
the
no,
bedroom.
it wasn't my idea, it was his.
Very good, Lorna.
Put the gun down, Leroy. If you do
my
something
God,
stupid
don't
now,
shoot.
you don't stand a chance in front of the grand
Nice of
jury.
you to give me up, sweetheart. All that whispering in my ear telling me how he had
After
to
this
get rid of him,
cutscene, I
how
cut this
good it
cutscene
could
short
be,
too,
all
because
the
it's like
money we
going over
could
the time
claim.
limit.
It's too late, Sabo.
After you do this, you want to start chasing after him. Now, the best time to shoot him is either right here, but he moved out the way too quick. Or here.
Sabo, stop or I will shoot.
Now, here's the funny thing. I was behind houses. How did I end up behind a building? This doesn't make any sense.
You look
And
spooked,
where's
fellas.
that guy running to?
I thought you'd been under fire before.
Why's that airplane up
Never
there?
gets any easier, Bukowski.
Alright, I'm gonna shut up. I'm sorry. Feel kind of nasally. Anyway, that's the end of the case. If you did everything correctly,
So, I give you a hit and run.
you know,
You
you'll
bring
get
back
all 4
fraud,
achievements. You'll get the
conspiracy,
stab
and
right
first-degree
achievement.
murder.
You'll get
This
the
is how a good detective
Golden
operates,
Boy
Phelps.
achievement, which is find
Take
all the
nothing
clues.
at
You'll get the
face
3rd
value.
degree for
You keep
answering all the
digging and
questions
asking
right.
questions until
And
you
you'll
get
get
to
the
the
up
truth.
and up achievement
You got
for
some sharp
getting
elbows,
5 stars in the
detective.
case.
I like that. Keep
Like I
up
said,
the
it's
good
really
work.
simple to do it in this case because there's like very little clues and it's very easy to do. It took me about 20 minutes to get through this case. It's only going to unlock 2 achievements. I already have the other 2, but I wanted to do this video for you guys so you know how to get it. But you know, thanks for watching as always. Don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe. And one topic I want to talk about is the world is not going to end tomorrow. So, you know, don't be all fearful and stuff like that. I am actually going to stay up and I will be streaming tonight. So, you know, by the time this uploads, I don't think I'll be on the stream anymore. But I'm going to stay up until like 3 a.m., which is supposed to be 6 p.m. New Zealand time, just to see what happens and see if anything's in the news or whatever. But, you know, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget, comment, rate, and subscribe, and we will catch you guys later. Alright? Bye.